Driving with John is coming through! Hey guys, welcome to Driving with John, day 16, more than a half a month of vlogging straight. It's crazy. Alright, so I'll be honest, it's tiring me out. It's a lot of work to do all the video and editing and everything, and also do my job. Whew, a lot of work. But I'm kind of on a roll and I don't want it to stop yet. So I don't know when it's going to stop, but for the near future, I see me rolling and see me making vlogs every day. So basically I'm going from Nashville down to just south of Atlanta. I plan on this load. I want to get some footage of Monteagle Mountain, which should be very interesting. And also some footage going around Atlanta on I-85. Sorry, I-180 or I-285. Woo, man, my brain is not working today. So, stay tuned for that, and hope you guys enjoy the footage. I'm familiar with this route. I used to run it all the time, so I kind of know the route and know where I can be videotaping. That will be, or I know I will be editing in, so that you guys will enjoy the vlog. Hopefully I'm right. If I'm wrong, sorry, but I think you'll find it interesting. Check it out. Ready? Go. Alright, so today we get to go over Monteagle Mountain. If you're not familiar with it, there's a Johnny Cash song about it. You can look that up on YouTube if you want to. I'd like to throw it in here, but I don't have that capability right now.
120, bear in the middle, looking at the westbound side.
I don't know if you were listening, but the CB, the guy, were just letting everybody know there was a bear in the middle of the road.
Westbound, you got one sitting at the 121 in the center. Good day, driver, I appreciate it. You look good. I'll let that cat on the eastbound side.
Basically, that was truckers communicating, letting them know where the police are. That's kind of awesome that you got to hear that.
That bears at the 120.
And everybody's letting everybody know. So, like I was saying, we're about ready to go over Monteagle Mountain. I'm going to do a time lapse over the mountain. Just to give you a little idea, I think it's a 5% grade, so it's not a real ridiculous hill, but it's one that a lot of truckers underestimate and end up burning up their brakes on that hill. So keep that in mind as you're watching. When I'm going down the south side of the mountain, or I guess technically it would be the east side of the mountain, you'll see there are runoff ramps, and they're there because it's a lot of truckers underestimate this mountain. Though it's only a 5% grade, the backside of the mountain I think is 5 miles long at 5%, and that's a long time. A lot of truckers, you know, they just let it fly, and that's not a good thing. So, but I just thought I'd give you a heads up. That's what we're about to do. Go over Monteagle Mountain, and I'll do a time lapse of it. Should be following this clip, and we'll see you on the other side. All right, just keep your eyes on the road as I'm doing it, and notice the runway ramps located on both the right and left side of the road as I go down the other side. All right, guys, here we go. Monteagle Mountain. We're just entering it now, so enjoy the time lapse, and let's get her done. Woo! Top of the morning to ya, coming from the top of Monteagle Mountain. This is Driving with John. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a short clip right here at the top of the mountain, just before we hit the descent, where there's going to be a brake check area that every semi truck has to go into and slow down and stop at a red light and then continue from there. It's to make sure that people aren't hitting the going eastbound down the mountain at too high a rate of a speed, because a lot of truckers kind of just let it fly on this hill, and so this is kind of to help prevent that. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. We're going to pull into, it's called a truck inspection station, but in reality it's just a brake check. It's just to make sure that everybody's going a good rate of speed. As you can see, the semis in front of me are all starting to back up, It'll break out into 2 lanes. There's a red light in both lanes, and they alternate letting each lane go. So that's how that works. So that's what this is, guys. This is basically a brake check area. There's also places to park if you need to pull over and just let your brakes cool off or get ready for the descent. Some people don't follow the rules, like that guy right there. Really, you have to stop here. If there was a police officer around or a DOT official, that guy could get a whole lot of trouble for not coming in here. So, but we're in here now, and so what I'm going to do is, it looks like everybody's staying to the left, but there's a lane to the right, and not many guys go that way. So I'm going to go ahead and cut around to the right. Oh, wait, now I changed my mind because that guy just cut over there. Let's see what Prime here does. Oh, the guy in front of him went over too. Oh, Prime's going that way, so I'm going to stay in this lane. So, basically, if you see there's a lighted sign up here on your left, it's going to tell you where the runway ramps are. Actually, I was wrong earlier. According to this, both runway ramps are on the left-hand side of the road. One at mile marker 138 and one at mile marker 139. If you can see that lighted sign right over there to your left. I don't know if it's going to show up on the video very well. As you can see, I'm pulling up to a red light. It's going to turn red. I'm going to stop, and then it's going to turn green. After it lets the guy in the other lane over there go, and then I'm going to go. And I'm going to end up right back behind that Prime driver, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So, alright guys, we're going to go back in the time lapse going down the mountain. When you see the runway ramps to your left, it's mile marker 180 or 138 and 139. Enjoy the ride, everybody. Alright, we made it down the mountain. I'll try to emphasize those runway ramps. If I did, you already saw that. But I wanted to point out, now that we're at the bottom of the mountain, I'm empty, so that mountain was really nothing for me. And whether you're empty or loaded, if you do it right, you never have to actually touch your brakes. So burning up your brakes is a definite problem if you don't do it right. And on that hill, it's actually quite common. I have to make a couple of corrections. It's not a 5% grade, it's a 6% grade, and it's not 5 miles, it's 4 miles. So, if you look to your right, you're going to see a dark spot. That's where somebody actually pulled over and their brakes were on fire. So, just wanted to point that out. There's a couple of those down through here. If you look on the right side of the road, you'll see like a dark spot. Normally that's where people pull over when they realize their brakes are on fire, because they hit the hill too fast and they were using their brakes because their Jake brake was not enough, or their engine brake was not enough. So that's what that is. At this point, I don't think you'll probably see any more. We're out quite a ways at this point, but wanted to point it out to you anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed the trip up and down Monteagle Mountain. I'll see you on the next clip. J16. Woo! Over half a month. That's crazy right there. If you're a new driver, this is my warning to you. If you're going to drive around Atlanta or at Atlanta or towards Atlanta or anywhere near Atlanta, always prepare with extra time. A lot of extra time. Because as you can see the traffic in front of me, I'm currently going 30 miles an hour. This is pretty normal for Atlanta, no matter what time of the day or night. I mean, you might get lucky at like 3 a.m., but outside of that, pretty much know you're going to lose time when you're going around Atlanta. It's always a mess. I don't know why, but it always is. So You've been warned. All right, on to the next clip. Hey everybody, welcome to the final part of this leg of the trip and vlog 16. So this trip actually is going to be 2 days long, and I'm doing a vlog every day. So the first leg is, like I said, coming from Nashville down to just south of Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm going to do the numbers for that on this vlog, and then the next vlog will be the rest of the trip. So that's how we're going to handle it. I hope you enjoyed the footage going around Atlanta. Yeah, not my favorite thing in the world to do. Even on a time lapse, it took too long. So, all right, guys, let's get right to the numbers. Let's get this all wrapped up and done. So on this trip, like I said, I went from Nashville down here to Atlanta. Total miles is that right there. And then that took me about that long in drive time. Those are paid miles, by the way. And then my average speed was about that. So that was going to be the numbers just for this trip. If I was getting paid just on the first leg and I was making, let's say, 45 cents a mile, I would have made that. And if I was making 50 cents, I would have made that. And if I was making 60 cents, I would have made that. And if I was making 65 cents, I would have made that. And if I was making 70 cents, I would have made that. And then, you know, if I make 75 cents, I would have made that. So, guys, there's a wide spectrum in those numbers, and that's because I'm talking to people that are in all spectrums of their trucking career, especially as company drivers. So you can make, I mean, there's people that make less than 45 cents a mile, a lot of people, but I'm not going to sit here and break it down from 25 cents up. So I just kind of do 45 to 75 range, and hopefully that works. If you don't, if that's not what you make and you want to know what you would make, just take the total miles and times it by the cents per mile you make. For instance, if the total miles was 100 miles and you make 0.23 cents a mile, then that would be $23. Make sense? I think that's right. So there you go. All right, guys, that's the long and short of this load. I'm going to wrap it up and go ahead and start my next vlog because I'm about ready to roll and head to South Carolina. So y'all have a good rest of your day. Hopefully you enjoyed the vlog. And if you haven't done this yet, make sure you go down and subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any more of my vlogs. And if you didn't see all the 15 ones before this, then go watch them because you can learn a lot from my vlogs. I've been watching them to see if I need to improve on things, and I see some things I definitely need to improve on. But I also see a lot of opportunities for people to learn things. So, you know, if you would like to learn something about trucking, make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you ring that bell so you get all of my notifications. And go back and watch my vlogs. And if you already know all of this stuff and you're an expert at trucking, not sure why you're watching my vlog, I don't know, other than maybe it might be a little funny. I don't know. But I don't know. But I appreciate that you're watching. Do me a favor, share it out if you're that expert, guys. Share it out to everybody else so they can learn. All right. Tell my trucking buddies out there, keep those tires turning. Oh, that's not how that goes. No, no, no. Okay. Tell my trucking buddies out there, hey, keep your rubber on the road, keep your tires turning, and stay right side up. To all my non-trucking buddies, followers, subscribers. Hey, everybody that watches this video, do me a favor. Just remember one very important thing. Truckers are people too. So be nice to us. See you in the next video.